how's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Polterguise with us tonight. They can say their names and what they do in the band.
Yo, I'm David Gillespie. I play guitar and do lead vocals.
And I'm McCartney. I play bass in the band.
I'm Casey. I play lead guitar in the band. I guess it's lead guitar. Second guitar? Something like that.
Guitar. It's lead guitar.
It's a guitar type.
Oh,
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming on. I want to give shout outs to Cody and Chris of Theoria Records. They're the ones who set all this stuff up, so salutes to them. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
But the first question, guys, I'm sure you get asked this a ton, but how did you start out the band? How did you get your members? The whole, Poltergeist origin story, if as they would say.
All right.
David question.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We kind of got a weird history, so I'll try to not make it a long story.
You can make it as long as you want, David.
Well, it's pretty damn long.
That's
so
okay.
I'll
start the timer now.
So it started. Yeah, Casey.
I was gonna say I could probably cook a whole fucking meal and he still wouldn't be done with the story.
It's true. It's a bit of a long-winded one, but the gist of it is several years ago, I'd say probably about seven-ish, 8-ish years ago, it started as a solo acoustic project. It was just me playing guitar and singing and just writing like City and Color, Anthony Green type music.
Wow.
And it was a very different vibe than what it is now.
Just a little,
So it started as that, and then it kind of slowly evolved into like me. Like I would get to talking with a friend and be like, hey, why don't you hop on lead guitar and we can spice up the acoustic songs. And then we were kind of a duo for a while, and we recorded a really old EP that's not even online anymore. That was like semi-acoustic. So we did that for a while, and from there we just kind of expanded, and we found a bassist and a drummer, and we kind of like played a lot of shows, which would have been material if anyone's familiar with some of the stuff that we have streaming right now. It's some of those older songs like Ectogasm and Ethereal. We were playing, we shifted from like a semi-acoustic sound into just post-hardcore, like completely harsh, like just went right into it.
Total opposite, yeah.
It was a weird time. We would literally play half a set with this weird, like almost indie acoustic music, and then we would just like put the acoustic guitars down and be like, all right, well, here's the new shit. And then we would just start playing this like Dance Gavin Dance type stuff. And it was weird. It was weird. It wasn't the smartest way to do things, but we did that, and then like we basically just did that for a while, and then we were fully established as post-hardcore at that point, and it kind of moved on from all that old stuff. And through that, we kind of took a break for a while, and then when we came back, that's when Cameron, he's not on with us, but he does most of the scream vocals, and he's the drummer.
Okay.
He hopped on, and then McCartney hopped on at the same time. And that was when we were just kind of gigging and just having a lot of fun with it. And then we ended up in the studio later that year, which was 2019. And we started working with Cole Clark and Andrew Bayless, two producers. And Bayless was really essential in working on the Vantablack EP with us. And then shortly after,
Bayless wasn't here, we wouldn't have it.
Yeah, it's straight up. Yeah, Bayless was pretty much. Bayless was like 80% of Vantablack, so he was.
Cool.
Yeah, he really worked with us. So we did that, and then shortly after Vantablack was finished being written, tracked, like all that, we brought on Casey into the band, and then that's kind of the rest is history, is where we're at now. Then, we started gigging around, and then COVID hit right as we started trying, to get moving with it. And then, so we've basically just been vibing like pretty much every other band has been for the past year. And so
obviously
that's
working on stuff. And like, I feel like, I think it's, at least for me, and not to cut you off, David, like I feel with most artists now that I've talked with, it's just been like, we're going to just try to record as much shit as we possibly can record now and going a little bit further. And obviously it seems like shows are somewhat coming back, so I'm very hopeful that it continues to go that direction. But but yeah, no, I feel like it's been a good time for a lot of bands to kind of work on what they do, and hopefully when shows come back, it'll just be like balls to the wall, like nuts, like great shows. That's at least that's what I'm hoping. I'm trying to be positive and hoping that the shows are just gonna be wild. But I can guarantee they'll probably be pretty insane considering we haven't had a show in over a year. So
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of already getting back to commonplace, like here in Kentucky, at least
Very
in
cool.
Central Kentucky.
There's
And
been
the
a show
shows
every
that,
weekend.
yeah, the shows that have been happening, I mean, it's like, even if it's just like a little dive bar show, it's like packed front to
Yeah.
back. So yeah, I think it's gonna be crazy fun. It's gonna be good.
But I want to give a shout out. I love Andrew Bayless because I loved Life on Repeat. So that is like one of my favorite
Yeah,
bands of all time. And anytime I
yeah.
have a chance to shout him out, because he's a great producer now too. So shout outs to him because he's great. And again, I'll make this pitch every time that I talk about Andrew Bayless. Please, for the love of God, I'd love for a Life on Repeat reunion. Just saying. just want to put that out there. So Andrew, if you watch
Bring
this,
them back. Bring them back.
please, if you guys come back, I would die a very happy man. So thank you for my TED talk, but I just figured I'd put that out there. But I guess the next thing, because it's kind of a big thing for you guys, and obviously I mentioned it at the top of the interview, you guys signed with Theoria Records. So how did that happen? I'm sure you guys have been very stoked to work with Chris and Cody, and
Yeah.
just how long was that process been? Like, was that something that came up more recently, or has it something that you've been in talks with both of them, or I guess how did that come to be, pretty much?
Yeah, so that it definitely is a more recent thing, but how it kind of came to be is I actually have known Chris for a while, from his band Soft Spoken.
Yes.
I saw Soft Spoken first like 2016, like one of the earlier shows.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just kind of had those dudes like online and just kind of been in their circle and
Yeah.
appreciated what they did. And we were just kind of like in stasis with the whole COVID shit. And Chris hit me up and was like, "Hey, I'm starting up Theoria with this guy Cody." I didn't know Cody at the time, but I love him now. He's a really cool dude. And he was like, "Hey, like I like Vantablack. I like what you guys have got going on. Like we could
Mm-hmm.
do a good reissue here. Like let's link up." So the whole process probably like a couple months, I think, to be honest, like maybe 2.5 months total, if even that. They worked really fast with us. It really didn't take long for us to fall into stride with them. But yeah, so it's definitely been a short thing so far, but it's great working with them. I mean, they kind of just take
Feels
care of
pretty
everything
natural.
for us.
I mean, it feels
Yeah,
pretty natural. There's like, I'll say it's pretty cool. Like we don't have like any stress on the
Yeah.
shoulders of it. Like it's very relaxed, and it's not like, oh, you guys have to do all this stuff. It's like, everything they're asking us is like super reasonable, and I don't know. It's been great so far. I've been loving it.
Yeah, I feel like, because I had shout outs to Colony Collapse. I had them on a couple weeks ago, and they were kind of saying the same thing. And it's always good to hear that sort of stuff because obviously I know them personally as well, and just like seeing them, because obviously they're in their own separate bands. It's cool to see them take that kind of care and responsibility to have other bands that they're like kind of working with and trying to grow and stuff like that. And it's a really cool thing. So any opportunity that I can to try to promote the bands that they have, I love to do it, because those dudes work their asses off. So I gotta give them props, and I can guarantee you guys work your asses off as well. So it's good to have you guys on the channel to talk more about your band. But kind of tail into the next thing, who are you guys influenced by, like early on? Who kind of got you started out in music, like influenced your styling early on, and then who influences your stuff more currently in terms of Polterguise and all that sort of stuff?
that's a fun question.
That's a loaded question too.
It is a
Yeah,
loaded question. Yeah,
we're all probably gonna have very different answers.
and that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm very stoked.
Yeah. So early on, it was more like Anthony Green and like anything Circus Survive related was probably my biggest push into music.
Nice.
Like
Nice. Very cool.
I just anything with him was really what pushed me into wanting to do it at all. Nowadays, I would say a lot of like kind of proggy metalcore is where my ears go toward, like Spirit Box, Ginger, and like
Nice. Yeah.
stuff of that sort. Like I'm a Periphery, like things like that. That's probably my biggest influence. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, dude, growing up in music, like I was so, dude, it was like Have Heart,
Oh.
um,
Yeah.
you know, A Mirror, Devil's Wear Prada,
Oof.
all those dudes like back then. And I mean, like, I don't guess in reality like much has changed, but I guess just my sound has got more vast
Sure.
of like
Yeah.
what I have listened to. Because like nowadays I'm going more towards like The Ghost Inside, Every Time I Die, um, August Burns Red. I mean,
Yeah.
all those types of bands and stuff. So I mean, I've kind of stayed on like the same similar path, but opened up to a lot more fast. Because like I never even listened to Dance Gavin Dance all that much back in the day, and then until joining this
Recently.
band, yeah, I was like, it just wasn't. I don't know. I heard like a couple songs from him. I was like, I don't really know about it. Sat down with a couple albums. I was like, yeah, no, it's where it's at.
Mine is kind of different. I started off like getting into guitar because of like old school thrash, like Megadeth, Metallica, that kind of
Nice.
shit.
Yeah.
And then it got more into like the techy, like death metal type shit. And then I stopped playing guitar for like 4 years, and now and then after joining this band, it's like I'm listening to everything. I used to hate post-hardcore, but now it's like a big influence on the writing shit, like The Fall of Troy, Protest the Heroes, like
Yeah.
early stuff. Fucking
Chiodos.
Chiodos is that first
Oh.
Chiodos album, the first Say Sin like EP is another big thing that I love listening to.
Can't
Just
beat
like
'em.
just like
What was that?
anything I can
Wait,
like
what was
listen
that one
to.
band? Chiodos, you just said it. What was that one band of Chiodos back in the day? It was like a collaboration of like a ton of dudes.
It's Drugs.
Yes, Drugs. Those dudes. Bring them
That,
back one time.
Yeah, Isles and Glaciers too.
Ooh,
Mhm.
I was gonna say Isles and Glaciers.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I almost knew it was instinctively Drugs, but I was like, at the second thought, I was like, it might have been Isles and Glaciers. But
Yeah.
either
No,
one
it's
of
It's got
them
to
are
be
both
one
great.
of those.
There's-
Yeah.
But anyway, Casey, did you do more?
Nah, that's pretty much it. It's like
Um,
thrash metal to weird death metal to like whatever the fuck I really want right now.
I feel that, and I had a chance to check out some of the stuff you guys have out now, and for me, like, I love that you guys kind of blend this really nice like post-hardcore like sound throughout. Like, I feel like there's definitely some nostalgia, like older post-hardcore bands that I grew up listening to and loving, and then obviously having kind of more of a modern take on it as well. So I feel like you guys kind of thread the needle between old and new, and I think it's always a really cool thing to have a band like that, especially considering I was just talking to another band earlier, and they were saying like Motionless in White's like Creatures record just came out like 10 years ago, and it made me feel like an old fart, because I was like, holy shit, like that album came out 10 years ago. And so it's really cool to see you guys kind of, like I said, blend those sounds really well together, because it doesn't feel old, but it definitely has that kind of nostalgia appeal to it, at least from my perspective and what I've listened to thus far.
Yeah. I think there definitely is at this point, as weird as it is to say, like a nostalgic post-hardcore versus like a modern sound.
That's fun though too, because I mean, I feel like there's like a little bit of something for everybody there.
100%.
Like you've got, people who just want to, go show up to a show, get crazy, and then people that just really want to chill out. Like I don't know, we just try to fit it all in, and it's been working out, and it's been fun making the music.
Very cool, guys. Well, ironically, the follow-up question to this, for people who are new and aren't really familiar with their band, or maybe checking this interview out and they're like, let me find out about this band, what Poltergeist track would you recommend to new listeners, people that have just found out about your band, or like, I like what the the influences that they mentioned thus far, and kind of want to know more? So which song would you recommend to them to listen to?
Kind of hard to say because we've got about a couple more months until the full EP is going to be like reissue dropped.
Sure. Yeah.
But once that happens, for those that haven't heard it, my personal favorite is one that's not as popular. I really like the song called Stigmata.
Okay.
Because it has like some chill moments. It has some really aggressive vocals, some noodly riffs, and I don't know. I think everything pulls together really well in that one. But yeah, a couple more months, then you'll be able to hear that one if you haven't heard it before.
I don't know. I would say, dude, if it was me though, I mean, just coming from like I guess my background would be Sword Swallower. That's got to be like every time we practice that one. It's I mean, I feel like I'm at a live show. Like I kick Cam's drum set over.
Probably the same with McCartney. Honestly, that song just hits. It's fun. It's fast. It's Sword Swallower.
It's just in your face. It's in your face, and like the one David likes. I mean, like it's. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to pick a favorite, but I like
Everything
how
off that
in the face is.
Yeah, everything off the EP is pretty good. Like Bayless did good work, but personally, me, I just like Sword Swallower just because it's the most fun to play. This is coming from a guy who didn't write it and just like is playing it, but you know.
Very cool, guys. Well, I will leave a link to Vantablack when it comes out. Pre-order it, pre-save it, do all that sort of stuff. Help the boys out.
Cool.
Be
Thank
much
you.
appreciated.
We have pre-orders.
Pre-orders, all that sort of stuff. Let's make it happen. But
Merch at some point.
merch at some point.
Coming soonish.
Coming sooner.
Yeah.
We hope.
The next
Star stickers.
There we go. The next question, guys, keeping it more current. What you guys been jamming recently? What's on the Spotify? What do you guys listen to on a day-to-day
Ooh.
basis?
Oh, I'm have to check.
Yeah, let me bring it up here. I gotta,
My computer's so fucking far away. I don't want to get up.
I've been.
Can I like
listening-
go to home and like not have
Yeah.
this cancel? Oh shit! Technology's
Okay.
wild. Holy fuck.
So I've been bouncing between a mixtape that's by a few British rappers, Skepta and Young Ads and shit. I really like that shit. And then I've been listening. Yeah, I really like that shit. And then I've been listening to I've got a Spirit Box playlist that's literally everything they put out. And I'm just hella stoked for that album. So I spin that all the
Blue,
time.
baby. Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna rip. And if it's not that, that new Make Them Suffer song is
Oh,
really good too,
contraband.
which actually has Courtney on it too. So yeah, that's mainly what I've been spinning.
I would say a band I've been listening to a lot more recently, Let Live.
Oh,
Been
classic.
listening to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
Nice.
them on there, and then what was the other one? What was the other one? Dude, why I've just got Inner. I'm so classic. I feel like Inner Shikari.
Nice. Yeah.
And then you've got The Ghost Inside and Devils Are Prada. Mostly, I've been pumping those like crazy recently because they got a show coming up here soon, September 10th.
Yeah, I saw that. That's awesome.
A fat lineup, bro.
That's such a great. Yeah, it is a fantastic lineup. I'm like, man, I don't think they're doing anything where I live in New Jersey, so I'm very jealous. But
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna be awesome.
I've been listening to that new Tyler album a ton.
Oh.
I've been listening to Archspire, which is like this Canadian tech death band. They're
Yep. They're
fucking
awesome.
nuts. I've been listening to a ton of Mastodon, Opeth, and Car Bomb.
Oh, Car Bomb's fantastic. Obviously love Dillinger Escape Plan as well, but I think there's.
I listen to them a little bit too much. It's my break week from them.
They are, yes, they are very intense. For those who aren't familiar with Dillinger Escape Plan, would highly recommend checking them out. But you guys had some good recommendations. I'll have to listen to Tyler the Creator record because I have not listened to it
It's
yet.
really good.
I know it's
It's
real
solid.
good. I know it's solid, so I'm very excited to delve into that some more. But next question, guys. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Oh.
Oh, dude, me and Cameron were naming off like 17 last night, bro. I'm not even lying. I think one of them was the Dixie Chicks. I think.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that one, but I'll let you know.
Mine, dude, break stuff, Limp Biscuit, dude. Let's go.
I'm fucking leaving the band.
100%. Let's go, dude.
It's I'm out.
It's just one of those days,
Oh, man.
dude. Let's do it.
All right, so
s-
David's now solo. Just kidding.
7 Rings by Ariana Grande, just to counteract all this nonsense.
Oh,
You think you could hit that, David?
no.
Well, we're gonna make you.
No, I can't. I could try. I could hit maybe half of that
I'm
in my
serious,
falsetto.
though.
I
In
wish I
all
could think-
reality, though, fucking, I want to do a Fall Out Troy song.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sounds
that'd
like
be fun.
Sidewinder Missiles will be fun as fuck.
That'd be
It's like
fun.
the exact opposite of pop goes or punk goes pop.
Punk
Punk goes punk.
goes, yeah.
Dang, dude. I don't even know.
It's a
I
hard
had so
question
many.
because
I had
there's like a
so
lot
many
of fun
last
songs.
night.
You were probably drunk as fuck, and that's why you can't remember.
You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Dude. Nah, we should just do the Walrus one that we were talking about doing. Which is a
I
local
learned-
band from here.
I learned an entire fucking song, and we haven't done anything with it yet, man.
We should just
Like-
do it. We should get on a get on a bill with them and then at least start it.
There you go.
we for context on that, we were talking. There's a band in our scene called Walrus that we're homies with, and we were talking about getting a gig with them, and then just opening our show with one of their songs.
I feel like I've never heard of that, so I feel like that would be
Yeah.
pretty, if I had to put my 2 cents into something, I feel like that would be very. I would love to see that because I've never seen that happen before. So, guys, if you want to make that happen, or if you have any suggestions for Polterguise, you can leave them in the comments. I'm sure they'll check them out, or maybe
I'll read every one of them.
Everyone.
Hell yeah.
I'm reading every one of them.
There you go.
I can't read.
I got you. I'll translate it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He'll adapt.
There we go. Next question, guys. Another fun one. What is your favorite food to eat?
Bibimbap.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what?
Bibimbap. It's a Korean dish.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's a Korean dish, yeah.
kinda Korean. It's it's good shit.
I know, and obviously you have to have the cooking. I hear that it's great. Dude,
It is pretty
I
good.
don't need-
It is good.
I
Yeah.
don't. Dude, right
Or
now
do
I'm on a Freddy's kick right now. We just got a Freddy's store here
Ooh.
in Lex. Oh
Fuck
my
is
god,
Freddy's?
it's basically like a cheap version of In-N-Out, but it's good.
Oh, oh shit.
Yeah,
I've
like
had
In-N-Out
Freddy's.
smashed with Steak and Shake almost.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
I don't know, man. I like breakfast foods a lot.
Tell us about your vegan foods, please.
Yeah.
Regale
I'm-
us.
I'm vegan, but I like breakfast foods a whole lot, man. Just like slapping some fucking potatoes and like a little breakfast burger. So breakfast burger is probably top notch for me. I could eat that. I have a breakfast burger actually right in front of me that I'm about to smash. So
Wait.
yeah,
Right now.
maybe I'll go with
At
that. Yeah,
9:30.
it's right. Yeah, it's right here. I'm ready.
We actually just only did this interview so David could eat in front of everybody. You know,
Yeah,
online.
and this is now a mukbang video. Yeah, like and
Part-
subscribe.
Welcome to Eating with David.
Welcome to Eating with David.
Yeah,
has
Part
to-
interview,
Yeah.
part mukbang, part
Little-
ASMR.
Yeah.
little Nikocado avocado action for you guys
we're,
here.
Yeah, actually, David just messaged me prior to starting this interview so that he could do his mukbang video
Yeah.
in the middle of this interview. So I'm sorry,
This
guys.
is a
you know,
premiere.
listen, this is the premiere. David's starting his mukbang YouTube channel after this, so go check the links below to go watch that.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
gonna-
Polterguise.
I'm gonna create an actual mukbang channel just so you can have a link below just for the just for that.
Should do it.
If you don't, David, listen, it'd be for the culture. It's for the memes, you know.
You should just post like
if
Polterguise
the
like
culture
demo
needs me.
tapes on there.
Oh my God, you could do it.
Yeah,
You can make it happen.
Poltergeist mukbang.
There you go. If you guys want to see that happen, make sure you comment below. But thank you. Next question, guys. Another fun music-related question. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a guest feature on your next record or another producer you'd like to work with, no offense to Andrew, who would it be?
Ooh. I'm gonna need a
Anyone
second on that
or
one.
like realistic?
You could do.
Anyone.
Why don't you give me one realistic and one just crazy off the wall pick?
You guys know that like composer Hans Zimmer or whatever?
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I don't want to collaborate with him, but it'd be kind of cool to do it.
Dude, let's get him on the next EP.
Yeah, he's got like this.
He's probably free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably.
fuck, dude, that's such a good question.
George R.R. Martin, actually. There we go. I'm changing my answer to that.
He's gonna write.
Does he even do music?
No.
He's gonna write
I mean, he
he's
said
gonna read-
anyone.
he's gonna write
Oh,
the-
okay, well,
True.
yeah.
He could write a book about you
Um,
guys.
He actually writes all the lyrics, but it's written in like the same prose as a Song of Ice and Fire. How terrible, actually. Never mind.
Nah, it'd probably be better than my lyrics. Yeah. I don't know, man. If I was to pick a really crazy off the wall one, I think it would be really cool to work with Childish Gambino.
Ooh.
That'd be sick.
I've
think it'd
loved
be sick.
everything he's
It's
put
far.
out. I
We
don't
like-
think I could write an R&B record, but like he's fucking good. So that would be my crazy pick. It's still kind of out of our league for right now, but I would really love to work with some of the Periphery guys. Like
Ooh.
whether it was just like tracking with them or like having a feature or something. That's probably my favorite band, so I'd love to work with some of them.
Nice.
Dude, I don't know. My off the wall, just to do a song with them, would be Elton John. I don't know what we could come up with, but imagine.
Hey,
It's Elton John, dude. No matter what, it'd be sick. That man has never had a miss. Let's
Dude.
not talk about his era in the
I
80s.
think that would just be so off the wall if we could actually have that happen. But I think it'd be sick.
dude, he's about to go on his farewell tour apparently, man. Let's
I
try
know
and
he's
see if
coming
we
to
can-
Lexington, and I plan on asking.
Let's open the tour up, man.
We
Let's
have
see
like
if
a
we
sign.
can
You
open
We
gotta
have like a sign out there.
I'm
you're like,
literally,
"Please."
I'm gonna write it on my chest.
There you go. That's good.
collab.
Collab. You're like this. Collab, please. Collab, please. I'll record
just gotta
the
get all
audio.
the-
I have a recorder right here. Just sing it out. Sing it into the microphone right now, and I'm just gonna record that part.
Dude, like, I don't know. That's like the only thing I can think of. Because, like, the only other one would be, I don't know. I mean, technically we worked with him. Chris Crummett.
Yeah,
Used to, you know,
Chris
we
Crummett
did work
did-
with him.
yeah, he mastered the Vantablack EP.
Ooh, nice. There we go.
But it would be cool to go to his actual studio. He's got a really nice studio.
He does.
I like
Wow.
to just look at it.
Yeah.
From a distance
Mhm.
with high-powered binoculars.
I'll stand outside. I'll look at the window.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
I know. I would do the same thing. Anyway, guys, great collaboration choices. If people are familiar with the channel, I always say this. You know, you go onto twitter.com, you type in Polterguise, and you also type in Elton John, and you say collab, please. And then listen, I'm not
Do it.
I'm not a legal expert here, but I'm pretty sure it's a legally binding contract. Again, don't take my words out of context.
Maybe.
I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I'm almost positive that's how you get Elton John on a track. I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Yeah.
Can't be for sure, but I'm like 95% sure that's how it works.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is,
just gonna
yeah.
spam it all
No,
over
you're
my
right.
Facebook.
There we go.
I'm a law student, and you're correct. That is
Okay.
the way to do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
I thought you were an
guys,
EMT.
I'm not a law student. That's a lie.
but it could be true, guys. If you make
It could,
sure
I
to
mean,
do
I
that.
could. Yeah. If you tweet that, I'll go to law school.
There you go. Dave will go to law school and then prove if whether or not that's true or not. So, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's true. So, we don't want, then they could focus all that money that they made to send Dave to law school to go get Elton John on a feature. So, if you guys want to
Exactly.
make that happen, make it happen. Be greatly appreciated. I'd love you forever. The Polterguise guys would love you forever. Listen, that's all you need to know in life. So make it happen. And we're gonna move it on to the next question, guys. If there was another musical instrument you could master, what would it be?
Saxophone.
Hey.
Nice.
I love the way
Rick
saxophone
loved
sounds. It's so fucking cool. Jazz is cool. People who don't like saxophones are fucking afraid of themselves. Like it's a cool instrument.
Wow.
Casey's
That was
brutal
strong-
with it, bro.
strong- coming out of the gate
Uh,
strong.
I'm calling out anybody who doesn't like saxophones with that one because they're objectively wrong.
That's fair.
I hate him. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'd say probably the sitar. I've always really wanted to play the sitar.
Nice.
I don't know if that'll ever happen because it looks confusing and daunting as hell. But yeah, I like sitar.
Sure. Dude, dude, give me the harmonica.
Hey,
There we go.
Gonna master that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm gonna take it.
You can make some sick blues tracks.
Yeah.
It's
That's
true,
about it.
good.
Or
I
join
think
like
I need to
folk band.
master. I need to master what I play currently before I think about that.
I mean, yeah, that's a mood.
no. Look, we should all just take these instruments up and then form a new band playing these instruments.
Harmonica, saxophone, and sitar. That sounds like
That's the next
Bad.
wave right there.
That's a,
Sitar just sounds like fucking.
sitar
some
sounds
kinda-
cool.
It does. Sounds like that, like half man, half horse.
What the fuck are you talking about right now?
Centaur.
Oh wait, that's what you meant. Yeah, David's gonna come in with a centaur.
God,
How
holy
the fuck are you
shit.
gonna play that?
Dude, if I discovered a centaur,
Oh shit.
fuck music, bro. I'm retiring.
Yeah, he's gonna go on the next like fucking like freak show like circus thing
Yeah.
that they do. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna take that bitch onto America's Got Talent, man.
Yeah, you
Let's
would win.
go.
You wouldn't straight up. I would be very concerned. See like David on stage playing his show, and he's like, yeah, we're Polterguise, and everybody's just like, what the fuck did we walk into? There's like a dude centaur in the middle of the stage. I'd be
You just
very
come
concerned.
ripping out of the curtain.
I mean,
David,
listen,
you got your
be a
next
band
Halloween
I would never
idea.
forget.
I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. If I saw a gig and something like that happened, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, David, you've got your Halloween outfit now.
Yeah, I need like a horse half for Halloween. And I'll just be a centaur.
There you
We'll
go.
collab.
Guys. Listen, we need to make
There
that
you
happen.
go. You will get Elton John to come up and be the horse. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, Elton John will sing from the centaur suit.
Does he sing up like the centaur ass or like
Straight out the
where is he
ass.
gonna?
He has to, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Okay.
he'd probably die. So.
Like, David could just be
Microphone
on
straight into
stage
the
for
ass.
Halloween and then just slowly turn around. It's just
Yeah.
No, the best part
Yep.
would be is if the Elton John feature came on, and then Elton John would slowly have to do a 180 while David like went back and they're like, all right guys, the Elton John feature, and then it would just be this. That's what it
Well,
would be.
now it's gotta
and then he would
happen.
have to twist. Then he'd have to twist back because then David would be like, "Thanks, Elton John, for that same feature," and then that would be it.
we've already got it planned, bro. We
gotta
already got
find
this
out.
planned.
Elton John,
It's
you
in
know,
the
the DMs.
it's in the bag. Hit us
Call
up.
me.
Hit my line.
Hit the line.
Call me
You
up.
know, your people call my people. You know,
You don't
Yeah.
even know me. Just call me.
just.
Hit up hit up Chris.
Also,
Hit up Cody.
please autograph something.
Oh, great. Sorry, Chris and Cody. Anyway, next question, guys. My personal favorite. I'm a nerd, so I love asking it. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Ooh. Sephiroth.
Ooh.
I'm going Sephiroth.
Oh, he's quick with it.
Don't you die at the end of the game?
It's okay. I had a great life in the time.
That's true. Fair.
Sephiroth is a great character.
This is like one of the most difficult questions.
That's fair, honestly.
'Cause I'm a huge nerd too. I don't know. My mind would change about this all the time, but right now, I'd say probably Leon from Resident Evil.
Oh, classic. Love it.
Because I fucking love Resident Evil.
Y'all are choosing characters with terrible lives and like they have
Go
the
ahead.
chance
Tell
to
us what
die.
Tekken member you're gonna be.
Oh, absolutely fucking none of the Tekken characters. Are you kidding me? Listen, the Tekken characters get the shit beaten out of them all the time. I would just choose like a Stardew Valley character to live out my idyllic life in a farm village
Okay.
doing absolutely fuck all. You guys are getting killed and shit. Me, I'm just farming my onions.
Casey's
Leon
just a-
doesn't die.
Yeah,
Leon
he
does
does
not
if,
die,
He
man.
does if the player's bad.
Well,
Hey, I live on.
Yeah, if I'm playing,
I
he
live
dies.
on through mana. All right, don't even.
yeah.
Yeah, I live on through farming my goddamn onions. I think I have the best choice here. And,
I don't even know exactly
Hey,
what you're talking about, Casey, but
whoa.
it sounds like Animal
It's-
Crossing.
Yeah, basically
It's
is.
basically.
Hold on.
It basically is.
Sephiroth is in Smash Bros. So is he dead?
Wait,
Yes.
Smash Bros?
Yeah,
I thought
they
that was
added
Tekken
Cloud.
canon.
I thought that was
Cloud's in
Cloud.
it too.
No,
They
Cloud's
just
in it.
confirmed Sephiroth.
Oh, I didn't know they
Sephiroth's
put
in the
Sephiroth
game.
in.
Yes, you can play
Yeah.
Sephiroth now.
It's
He
a
was in-
pre-Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, okay, well then he's essentially the Deadpool of Final Fantasy.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's how I see it now.
And you can also play as Kazuya on Smash
Yeah.
Brothers as well. So
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I saw they just talked about that. Yeah.
shouts to Smash Brothers.
I'm a Final Fantasy nerd.
Oof, I feel that.
Every one of them.
I feel that. Next question,
But-
guys. Oh, Dave, you want to
Yeah.
say something? Shoot.
No, I was gonna ramble about Final Fantasy and
No,
say
go ahead,
have to be-
ramble. Shoot.
I'd have to be Orin if we're talking Final Fantasy. Because
Ooh.
fucking Orin with the
Alright.
swung arm up, dude. Pretty much the most badass character in 10.
That's true.
I don't know shit about Final Fantasy.
That's all I got to say. I didn't have really anything
Listen,
important
that
to
was
say. Just-
that was important commentary, Dave. So I appreciate your wealth of knowledge in that department. So
All I know about Final Fantasy is fucking Noctis is in Tekken 7. That's it. I don't know
I didn't
anything
know
about
that.
Final Fantasy.
very interesting.
There's
Well-
been 15 of them. It hasn't been final at all. I don't get the series.
Oh, did we?
Oh, did we lose? No, he got
Oh.
pissed. He's like, fuck this.
He
Dude. He's
left.
talking shit about Final Fantasy.
Pretty soon he's gonna come back and say,
Oh,
I
there
quit
he
the
is.
band for
Oh,
shit talking Final
He's
Fantasy.
coming back.
He's
like,
coming back.
He's like Sephiroth. We're gonna play the Sephiroth music right now.
Dude, he opens the video,
Oh
comes
shit,
back on.
that's the cover. That's the cover we can do. Sephiroth
One-winged
theme,
angel.
dude.
One
Yeah, that
angel,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that.
There we go.
It's all coming full circle again.
Courtney, where you at?
McCartney, come back.
Oh,
there he
there he
is. Hey.
Oh,
Rocked.
there
I
we
bet
go.
one of his cats like bitch slapped the fucking router.
I was saying that he got pissed about Casey shit talking Final Fantasy. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
No,
was like-
bro, I was like, you know what?
McCartney's like left the chat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Games are
Anyway.
long. I don't get them.
Well, it's okay, McCartney. They agreed that they would do a cover of One Wing Angel as your guys' cover song. I
Nice.
think. I feel like
Yeah.
that's pretty
Thank
sick.
you. Thank you.
I'd be
I have
about
to
it.
die before you guys do that, but that's okay.
Anyway, guys, next question. If you were to compile a dream tour lineup with Polterguise, who would be on it?
We got to throw an oddball in there.
Wait, do we?
Grudge?
Okay, are we each picking a band, or are we each making our own lineup?
I think you guys should each pick a band. I think that would be more interesting.
Oh, that would be more interesting. Casey's gonna pick some mathcore bullshit or
No,
Paul
I'm
and Troy.
gonna- I'll have you know that fuck you, and I was gonna pick something off the wall just because I think it'd be funny.
And now he was gonna pick something in that mathcore, math rock
Yeah, he's-
genre. No, that's just spite you.
I keep saying the same fucking two bands, but it's Periphery or Spirit Box for me. Probably Periphery.
Okay.
If I tour with Periphery, I can die peacefully at that point.
That's fair.
I'm throwing out just to have a weird one in there. Just put Census Fell on a lineup with us one time.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Classic, yeah.
Do they have to be like at all related to Post Star Tour or like kind of
They-
our
that's
genre
why-
at all?
It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be related. No.
The Spice Girls.
Alright.
Man.
Mackenzie actually is leaving now.
Man.
You wanted an oddball? There's an oddball.
Wow.
Would they headline the tour or would they be a supporting act?
You would have to
Most-
headline the tour. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
All right,
Spice Girls are opening the show up.
Yeah, 100%.
they're gonna open the pit up.
Yeah, open the pit up. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for, honestly.
Featuring Spice Girls in the
Featuring
pit.
Spice Girls, yeah.
Spice Girls open the show at like an arena, and then finally we come out last, and we're like, "Oh, fucking get ready for Polterguise!" And it's like nobody in the crowd left; they're all fucking gone.
Literally half left.
It would be really funny if no one showed up for Spice Girls and everybody showed up for Poltergeist.
I would lose hope.
Guys, you can make this wonderful tour happen. Again, much like the Elton John thing that I mentioned earlier, I'm not gonna go.
Put him on
into
too.
I'm not gonna elaborate on that. Listen, we already said it was gonna happen, so listen, Elton John, Spice Girls, Periphery, and who's the last one?
Senses Fail.
Senses Fail.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want to make that happen, do it up. I'm not. I already explained to you how to do it earlier, so I'm not gonna go through that process again. For legal reasons. So you guys can do it if you want. So I'm gonna tell you, make the dreams happen. Manifestation.
Yeah,
Like how
manifest
all of
destiny.
these fucking bands, the ones that fit the most is fucking Senses Fail.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the point,
True.
guys. Make it happen. Manifestation. Next question, guys. Favorite TV show, favorite movie. What's your go-tos?
Right now my favorite TV show is probably The Boys on Amazon
Ooh,
Prime.
That's a good one.
Really love that show. I'm really looking forward to the next season. Favorite movie? Feel
We're gonna be
like
here for a while. This dude watches so many fucking movies.
yeah, it's hard to find. If I had to pick a favorite, probably Donnie Darko. I really like
Ooh.
Donnie Darko.
Nice. Classic.
Yeah.
My favorite TV shows, man. Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Nice.
Gotta be-
Classic.
Gotta be one of them. Favorite movie? Probably Superbad. I just think that one's just like out there.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
I don't really watch that much TV or movies, so I guess Futurama because I put it on to sleep to most of the time.
Fair. Yeah.
And I guess movie like some documentaries because I put it on to sleep to, I guess.
Casey's just passed out.
Yeah, if you want me to go to
Channel in the
sleep
back.
real
And then
quick,
you're
just
like-
have Discovery Channel on, dude.
The
And then
cheetah hunts down
Casey-
his prey.
Yeah. The War of 1918.
Casey's like, nice.
There's some good sleeping music, dude.
The Germans attacked.
1972.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
I'm
That's
done.
great. Casey was. I legitimately. Casey is the first person that has opted to choose not an answer technically for his answer, but answered it in a way that he's just like, I really don't care about either one of those things, so I just put on whatever to fall asleep to, and that's fair, honestly, 'cause I know that feeling. But anyway, next question, guys.
Do I get a medal for being the first?
You
or
do.
like...
Yeah, I'm gonna send you
Picture
a
of it.
medal. Yeah, in the mail. Get ready.
That's going on the EP album art.
All right, guys. Next question: if you guys were trapped on a desert island for the next month, and there was one record you could bring with you to listen to, what would
Oh,
it be?
that's always tough. I've heard this one so much.
Desert Island, dude. This reminds me of the movie Green Room. Has anybody seen
yeah.
Green Room?
That's what I was thinking.
No,
of.
they asked
him,
yeah.
I probably fell asleep to it before.
Ah,
Yeah. Probably P3 from Periphery.
Okay.
I like that album front to back.
I think I would just bring I don't know, one of the Zeppelin albums. Bring a Led Zeppelin album with me. Just put it in the background. I've heard it so much. Eventually, I could just just
zone,
be there.
Vibe.
Yeah.
I got you.
Eventually, it just turns into white noise. It's good. It's great, but
Great white noise. Yeah.
great white noise.
Do I have my guitar with me on this desert island?
It's
Oh,
just
you have a record.
It's just the record.
Probably something I haven't heard before then, because most of the albums I listen to death, and unless I'm in a very specific mood, I can't listen to it front to back. So probably just something I haven't heard of from a band I already enjoy. I don't know, Between and Buried to me an album, I guess.
Ooh. Okay.
Just not Colors, because that album's too good and I've listened to that 1,000 times already.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, they're making Colors too, so I think,
Oh, well, I'm taking that one with me.
there you go.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. The last thing, guys, that I've been asking a lot of bands that I've had on recently, what do you want people to take away from Polterguise, whether it be from a lyrical perspective or a musical perspective? Just I feel like another way to kind of have people check you out in more of a personal way. I feel like music. obviously brings people together. Hence, why I do the whole interview thing. What do you want people to take away from your music, what you guys do? Because obviously being a smaller band, being more of a local band, hopefully this gives an opportunity for other people that maybe don't live in Kentucky to check out your band and, really get into it. And hopefully, when they come to your city, wherever they exist, they can come see you guys rip a show.
Yeah. Well, for me, lyrically, I don't think there's like a unified message that a lot of my lyrics do, but I'd say I just have always wanted to write stuff that people can kind of take their own interpretation from and relate to it however feels good for them. So as long as like whatever I write can sort of be like a shoulder people can lean on and feel comfortable with, whatever their way may be of feeling comfortable with it, that's really all I want to do while having a good time musically. Musically, just let it be something everybody can bang their fucking heads to, and then they feel good with it at the end of the day. They can just lean on it, and yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say, like, I mean, as far as the music goes, I mean, it's always fun, but I think that, like, coming to see us, I want it to be more of like a, like just creating memories, and just having like that type of power and passion, trying to keep that passion going 24/7 on stage every time we step up there, I mean, that's why you do it, throughout the show. We want to create the memories and the moments. So, if they can go home with, being like, dang, like that was such a sick show, like, I'll die happy.
Very cool. Casey?
It's a hard question to think of because, like, they've already said, like, 2 good answers that I agree with, but music for me is also, like, an emotional outlet, especially with the way I write riffs.
Sure.
Like, a lot of it is just, like, I'm feeling something, I want to put it down, I don't write lyrics, so I try to, like, make the guitar more emotive, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come out all the time because it's hard, but it's something that, helps me, and I feel like other people can kind of maybe get into it, like if that inspires someone to, like, where am I going with this? Actually, I give up. I don't know where I'm going with this anymore.
He was on to something good, and then it was just
too deep.
Yeah, it got too deep too fast.
Yeah.
Hold up, where's a good joke answer? Riffs. There we go.
Casey had something, and then he literally stopped 2 inches before the finish line.
Dude, you had me so hooked.
I know.
I was like, screw yourself.
I think that's what they can take away from this. Everyone in Poltergeist is kind of goofy as fuck.
That's fair.
But we like to entertain a lot too.
If you ever see us out, come talk to us, because we'll.
Yeah, come talk to us. We'll have some deep conversation, and then, like, halfway through, I'm gonna go like, "Hey, where's my beer at?" or some shit like that.
Well, very good. Obviously, I don't need any more selling points, but hopefully other people will check this out and really get to know more about your band, which kind of segues into the last thing. Tell them where they can find you on social media, what you guys have coming up in the next couple of months, and anything else you guys want to plug or talk about.
Yeah, so social media, thankfully we've got a pretty original name, so you can just plug us into anything. If you yeah, it's
just spell it right.
I'm gonna spell it out. All right, it's Polterguise, Polterguise. Type that in. Facebook, we're on there. We've got Instagram, it's just Polterguise. And then we are currently streaming on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, anywhere you stream your music. Our music video for our current single, Fortune Teller, is up on the Theoria Records music channel, YouTube channel, sorry. And coming up soon in the next couple months, next month, well, actually this month now, July, I forgot it was July.
I feel
this month, yeah. This month we have the next reissue of a single, Sword Swallower, coming up July 16th. And then next month we have the full reissue of Vantablack. And then shortly after that, we're going back into the studio to record some new stuff before the end of the year. And this will be stuff that Casey's working on. And so it's a little bit of a different sound. guitar, well, just overall wise. I think it's going to be a really cool direction. So,
So
yeah.
going back to just a singer-songwriter, City and Color song, I just want to let you guys know I got the exclusive.
It's inspired from Cannibal Corpse, all right?
Yeah.
So let's just put that
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
actually both, believe it or not. We have the
Yeah.
acoustics, but we're just playing like tremolo picked down-tuned riffs.
Yeah, it's
We just
acoustic.
have baritone acoustics. Guys, get very excited about that.
Acoustic Hammer Smash face cover is going to be coming in September.
Yeah, and Cam got rid of his drum set. He's just playing the cajon now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing doing this whole bongo thing. Very exciting.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that with a straight face. But go check out Polterguise. I will leave all of the links in the description, and I will assure you I will spell it right. And also, it's at the beginning of this video, so if you do spell it incorrectly, listen, I can't be responsible for you messing it up. So go check it out. Go follow them. Go give them a like. Go give them a subscribe. They have some new stuff coming out very soon, so go check them out. Very excited about the new record that is being reissued again, and I'm excited to actually listen to it again. If you enjoyed this interview, share, like, and subscribe. It goes a long way. I already told you about the whole, they're already working on a track with Elton John right now. It's in the works.
In the works.
It's out on the up and coming record. So listen, if you want to hear that Elton John track before anybody else does, be the envy of all your friends. Go follow them.
I'm currently texting them.
Yeah. They're currently their people are talking with their people. So listen.
Yeah.
That's as far as and as much as we could talk about. But huge thanks to Polterguise coming on and chatting with me tonight.
I have to add Elton John on Twitter just for this joke now, don't I?
Yeah.
Probably.
All right.
I think
Someone's
so.
got to. I guess
I
it'll
think
be me.
I think he has to be on a t-shirt. We gotta put him
Yeah,
on a t-shirt.
We can make that happen.
You heard it
Yeah.
here first, guys.
Is that copyright
Within-
infringement?
No.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Make them different
All right.
colors.